Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kay and this is my weekly catch-up video. So we're going to talk about things that happened last week and then go on to talk about things that I want to happen next week and just generally have a chat about makeup. So last week I talked about getting the Game of Thrones eyeliners and the Viseart palettes, and yeah, that happened. So the Game of Thrones eyeliners, I could only get 2 of them. The other 2 were already sold out by the time I got them there, but the 2 that I did get were the 2 that I wanted. So we've got the Night King shade, which looks like that, and then I got the Dragon Smoke shade, which looks like that. They are lovely. I've tried them both. I like them both. They glide on really easily. The Night King one is a beautiful teal colour with a bit of glitter in, and then the Dragon Smoke one is like a darker colour. It's like a black with some glittery bits in as well. In fact, I'm wearing the Dragon Smoke one today, so that's, yep, I like it. I definitely like it. So yeah, so I couldn't get the other 2, but as I said last week, oh well, c'est la vie and all that jazz. So Viseart palettes, I got both of them. So I picked up the Liaison palette, which was the purple one and looks like that. So pretty. I love purple, so it was going to happen, and I took the plunge and I got the excuse me, and I got the Petite Pro, which is in this dinky little packaging, and you sort of open it out and there it is. I'm in love. I'm actually in love with this palette. Like, I knew it looked exciting, I knew I kind of wanted it, but actually having it, it's made me smile. You know, when you open it up and you look at that, you can't help but just go so, and I'm also wearing that on my eyes today as well. So that was exciting. While I was on Beauty Bay, I remembered that they now stock Suva Beauty products, so I picked myself up another liner. So this is in the shade Aztec. It's purple, shocker, and it looks like that inside. Okay, so what that is if you didn't know already, if you do then sorry, but it's basically a cake liner, so it's dry already, so it's not going to dry out. You activate it with water and then you use it as a liner. It's amazing, I love it. In February I heard about the mystery box that they were selling, and at the time you could only get most of their products from America. You could get the lipsticks and the glow drops from Feel Unique, but anything else you could only get from America. I'd never had anything from them, but I'd heard really good things about them, and I was keen to try the liners, and I was also really keen to try out their Moisture Matte lipsticks. So February rolls around, there's a mystery box, it's $50, about $10 shipping, and then I had to pay customs and Royal Mail charges on top of that once it got here, but they sent $200 worth of products, and I thought, well, that's just a really good deal, and that'll be a really good way for me to get some of that company's goods into my stash. So that's what I did, and they sent 2 of the hydroliners, so I got the shades Bakwas and Luster Lilac. Really pretty, they're sort of metallic-y and they're gorgeous. I got 4 of the Moisture Matte lipsticks. I got the shades Imagination, Strange, Abstract Thoughts, and Sphinx. So I'm actually wearing the Imagination shade on my lips today. It's beautiful. I was so impressed with them, and I was so happy that I'd got them. I was a bit dubious about this one, the Strange shade, because it's orange, but I love it. I actually love them. They're not long wearing, so they're not like transfer proof or smudge proof or anything like that, but they apply really, really nicely. They feel really, really comfortable, and with some liquid lipsticks they can just feel like they're sucking the life out of your lips, and these don't at all. And also, if they do wear off during the day and you need to reapply, they're so easy to reapply. You don't have to take it all off and start again like I've found you have to do with some liquid lipsticks. But I love them. I can't say it enough. I love them. They also sent the glow drops in the shade Trust Fund, and they're just it looks like such a little bottle, but this is going to last a very long time because you just don't need a lot. So you've got your little dropper, and you just need the smallest little amount, and it just goes so far, and it just makes your skin really, really glowy. You can't really see that. A little bit you can, but they're beautiful. So you can mix it in with your moisturiser, you can use it as a highlighter, and to be honest, it was something that I hadn't really thought that I wanted, but I have used it. And I think in the summer as well it's going to be really, really nice. The shade is a bit too gold for me for the winter especially, but in summer I think I'm going to get some use out of it, so that's really good. The only thing with the drops is they are a bit glittery, which I'm not a massive fan of, but like I said, a small amount goes a long, long way, and a tiny little bit just as a bit of a highlight. It's not a massive deal breaker for me. It's quite a fine glitter, but I know the first time I used it I was sort of looking at myself in the mirror afterwards thinking, where did all that glitter come from? And then afterwards I was like, I wonder if it was this, and I've tried it again since, and yeah, it definitely is. But like I said, if you just use it in small amounts, it's not a deal breaker, not for me anyway. But yeah, it's a nice product. It's really nice. I might even invest in one of the other shades. The hibiscus one is calling to me, along with all of the other hydroliners and lipsticks. But anyway, you also had a choice with Mystery Box of whether you got the Saffron palette or the Protégé palette, and I opted for the Saffron palette because it looked like that. Those colours are beautiful and the payoff is amazing. I was really, really glad that I got the Mystery Box. They also sent a couple of brushes as well, but they're like in my stash somewhere. I need to dig them out. But yeah, I was really impressed. I thought it was a really good idea for the brand to do that, and then not long after I received it, they announced that they were going to be selling from Beauty Bay. You can't get the palettes or the single eyeshadows, unfortunately, but you can get the liners, the lipsticks and the glow drops. The other thing I got from Beauty Bay that I was very excited about, it's one of those products that you sort of think, it's a bit extra, I don't really need it. Oh my god, I did need it. I really did need it. It was this. The Sigmagic Scrub. It's a brush cleanser. It's all in one. It's got suckers on the back, so it sticks to your sink. And then the top comes off. And you've got... there's like a cleansing balm in there, and then it's got the rubber things that clean your brushes. I'd seen it and I'd always thought, nah, don't really need it, you know, it's a little bit on the pricey side, I'll just use my regular cleanser. But the last time I washed my brushes, it took so long, and my hands by the time I'd finished were just prunes, and I was like, I've got to do something, I've absolutely got to do something. And when I was making my Beauty Bay order, I saw this and I went, do you know what, I'm going to try it. Worth it, absolutely 100% worth it. When this is dead, I am buying another one, because it just cut the time of washing my brushes in half. No messing about, no trying to, you know, clean it all off. Even with a mitt, you know, you still got to add all the cleanser and rinse it all off and everything else. This, you stick it to your sink, you swirl your brushes in, it does the cleaning for you, you rinse it off, it drains away, it's gone, it's done. This has changed my life. Bit dramatic, but it's changed my brush cleaning life, let's put it that way. So yeah, really happy with that. So what's coming up? The most exciting thing that I think is happening is I've ordered a set of palettes from Kaleidos Makeup. They're an indie brand. They are based in Canada. They make their products in China, but because they don't sell to China, they are cruelty free. And I've ordered the Futurism set. I got up at 4 o'clock on Easter Sunday morning in order to do it, because they went on sale at 8 PM Pacific Standard Time, which was 4 AM here in the UK. So yeah, I wanted them, I was very interested in them. I'd seen Angelica Nyqvist's video about them and I was sold, and I will link her video down below so that you can check that out and see what the fuss is all about. They're not limited edition, so if you are interested in them, you'll be able to get them. There are 3 palettes. Separately they are $24 each, but together currently they are selling them for $59 for all 3. So there's the Futurism 1, which is the sci-fi green palette. Futurism 2 is the cyber bronze palette. And the Futurism 3 is the one I'm most excited for, and that's the Astro Pink palette. That blue and the pink together, Angelica Nyqvist used those 2 colours and the look she came up with was incredible. And if I can get anything close to that, you know, I was very excited by it. And originally I did just think I'd get the one, but then I saw the cyber bronze one and I thought, well, maybe I'll get that one as well. And then I saw that the collection was $59 and free shipping, and I went, might as well get all 3. So I've got all 3 on their way. I had an email yesterday telling me that they had shipped, so very excited for those. They've also got another bundle with one of their previous palettes, where if you buy the whole collection and this previous palette, you can get it for $94 currently, where it should be 100 and something. So they seem to be a stand-up company. I saw a couple of comments from them where they'd realised that people had ordered the previous palette and the collection separately, so they'd been charged the full amount, and they sent out a message on Instagram to say, anyone that's bought these separately, we are going to refund you the money. And I just thought that was really, really smart. They've preempted people being unhappy at the fact that they've missed out on a bargain, and they've rectified it before anybody's even gone, whoa, hold on. And I think that's really, really smart, really smart. And if they're gonna behave like that as a company, and if the stuff gets to me in one piece and is as good as Angelica Nyqvist reckons it is, then I think I'll probably purchase from them again. The other thing I wanted to update you on was, you may have seen my video on the Cohorted unboxing. Just a little update on that. So there was an extra product in there. There's a little Drunk Elephant sunscreen. It was extra, and yes, it was a replacement for the Illamasqua lipstick. I emailed the company. They got back to me really, really quickly. They apologised for any inconvenience, but they said because they hadn't got any, they'd put the Drunk Elephant product in instead. The guy that emailed me noted that the advert for the Illamasqua lipstick promotion was still on social media, and he had referred that to his superiors to try and get it removed to avoid any further confusion or inconvenience. So I thought that was really good. So at the moment I will continue to use Cohorted. Obviously if missing products is an issue in future, I'll review it, but for now it's a thumbs up so far, and I think that's it for now. I hope you've all had a good Easter. I hope that you have a great week to come, and I will see you all next week for another weekly catch up. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.